Inshallah and Ashe. Blessings to you, my energetic beings. And welcome. It's your cosmic companion, the Tonya D, and I'm super excited. I'm thrilled to welcome you to my mystical, magical realm. All things Tonya D, whether it's the moon, ritual, medicine, personal medicine, doing cowrie shell divination. And as the chief mystic over at the Shamanic Healing Academy, where we're all about guiding digital wizards to unlock their intuitive powers, I've been immersed in the world of the esoteric for as long as my heart and my soul can remember. It's like it's in my memoirs. Now it's all about you and our sacred audio medicine room. My journey has been one touched by the wisdom of the incredible mentors that I've been opportuned or gifted to be a part of. I would say I'm a protege, I'm a student, an ever-learning student. Take Elder Malidoma Somé, a true shaman and an elder of the Dagara tribe in West Africa. And then there's Cindy Dell, whose guidance has illuminated our path, basically giving me words for my journey, labels. But why online? It's crystal clear. Digital products and our virtual audio sanctuary are the most accessible and soul-fulfilling way to connect with fellow seekers from across the globe, the lands. And I have a hunch, a subtle inkling, that a virtual realm filled with wisdom and magic is right on the horizon. So just imagine learning from your very own celestial library in the sky. If you've tuned in to your frequency or our frequency, and you're probably on a quest to ignite your gifts and uncover your true purpose, your authenticity, we're here to guide you on that profound journey, possibly prophetic. Maybe you've been wrestling with feeling stuck, caught in those repetitive loops, or sensing that something vital is eluding you. Well, we've got you covered. And if you find yourself in Salt Lake City, Utah, why not pay a visit at Crohn's Hollow on Thursdays between noon and 4 p.m. There, I am offering one-on-one, in-person cowrie shell divinations, certified by Elder Malidoma Somé and his tradition, his medicine. You can find the link in the show notes for all the details, but wait, of course, there's more. Join me for The Rising of the Origins, a free online immersion. Usually I do this twice a year. It's your gateway to a treasure trove of mystical knowledge. The replays from this year are readily available. In this immersive journey, I'm going to walk you hand by hand, or hold your hand, through the elemental forces, taking baby steps towards integrating them into your daily magical life. And it's all about connecting with the elements that really ground us energetically and naturally. By the end, you're going to discover which elemental forces really resonate most with your essence. Are you ready to dive in? If so, and I know you are, head over to club.tonyad.tv/rise to really join this free immersion. And if you prefer a more personal touch, I'll be waiting for you in Salt Lake City, Utah, every Thursday from noon to 4 p.m. for those one-on-one cowrie shell divinations. So go ahead and catch us weekly here on YouTube, and let's keep this cosmic conversation alive. And with that, blessings to you, my energetic beings, and welcome back to the Musing Moon Meditation. This Musing Moon Meditation is, of course, always dedicated to the lunar energies, the goddess of the night. And as a reflector, I'm very in tune with the moon, the lunar frequencies. But this is just not your average walk in the park full moon. It's the season of Scorpio. The Earth is in Taurus, the Earth star even. Arriving at a mindful degree, 5, protecting and also trusting our thoughts. Loving and trusting and loving. It's like the frequency of like percolating bubbles. It's telepathy, reading the mind, thoughts in our auric field even. So the full moon lunar eclipse in the season of Taurus is bringing our thoughts, our inner world thoughts, possibly telepathically channeling this inside voice into manifestation, procreating, being creative. Trusting our heart to bring the manifestation into the world from the heart and the mind of the energy of Taurus and Scorpio, arriving at 4:24 p.m. Eastern, 3:24 p.m. Central, 2:24 p.m. Mountain, and 1:24, of course, Pacific PM. But be sure to check your timeline for when the goddess apex is for you, because sometimes I'm out fluttering around. Either way, this lunation will mostly affect those born with personal planets between the degrees of 0, my hero, to the 10 degrees, another hero with a lot of love percolating there. Of the fixed signs, of course, the season of the fall, Taurus, Aquarius, Scorpio, and also Leo. So with Mercury, our mind percolating at the degree of an earthly ability, being mindful of where our soul has actually already been in the shaman's portal. Woo! Reminds me of Taboo, if you've watched that series, or at least the first season. Just really loving and trusting our ability to have gifts and purpose, telepathic gift and purpose, through our thoughts and protecting ourselves with words. Words are spells, whether you believe you are a witch or not. There's some magic there. But just being mindful of what we value within the depths of our soul. And we also have Jupiter at a crossroads with our manifestation. What does your soul truly value? Not those outside of you. This is all percolating inside of us. Being aligned with our beliefs around our creations, what we're creating, values, and really accessing the full divine pour, universal streams of light, utilizing our way of manifesting with heartfelt integrity by divine design, one of my keywords. But the Earth Star, our high heart, bringing the scores into this world, the full pour of valuing ourselves with the purity of the soul's original love. Soul love. I literally would make a love list to myself, writing that out. To the inside, to the outside, our day-to-day world and reality, manifesting, pulsating, expanding. It's got this unique vibration. I hope you can feel into my voice. But when we become our manifestation, producing that creation with the highest of highs of integrity, expanding our heartfelt desires, then our heart truly aligns with the creation, the manifestation, the production of producing the value. It truly is the full pour of valuing ourselves with the purity of the light of Creator, along with the soul's love inside to the outside in our day-to-day world, manifesting and expanding. And when we become our manifestation, producing with integrity, expanding our heartfelt desires, the heart aligns with the manifestation, the production of really shining a light and producing value from the Earth Star, the energetic center about 1.5 feet below our feet, to the solar plexus, and then adding the energy of being a soul advisor, mystical empathy. This is a lot of magic here, a lot of the imaginal realm, messages from the upper world, the lower world, even the world that we actually live in, which is fascinating. So really just be mindful of the messages that you're receiving galactically, as they may produce and manifest your heart's authentic, true potential. And of course, the earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus, are even creating a little bit of, I would say, sigil calligraphy. Venus is even active and initiating the abundance through Taurus, our reality of deciding and committing, or I should say committing to what our heart truly loves and trusts, and really taking the action, the initiation, to really add some fire and committing to opening us up and receiving this galactic divine pour, those universal absolute streams from the heavenly universe. The moon is always associated with what we feel, and in this case, it's about what we feel we should be manifesting and what do we value. This is happening within ourselves and our thoughts around that, and producing. It's kind of like our inner net worth that the universe provides for us always. The solar plexus, along with the earth star, the shaman's portal, and on the sidecar, our mind being at the degree of Taurus in Mercury, our thoughts are going to manifest. So we kind of have to ask ourselves, is my mind corrupt? Or is my mind in love alignment? Is it positive? Is it optimistic? The corrupting thoughts. And it's kind of like opening the door, our mind, to loving and trusting what we're frequenting, the frequency. That's what's entering within and through the solar plexus. So really being mindful of what your heart's protecting, what your heart is trusting. Do you value it? Is it producible? It's about belief as well, but adding the ingredient of our mind. Thoughts are percolating, they're bubbling, they become manifested, expanding like that vibration and excelling. So truly listening to our gut, our admin data ability, our ability to receive data and manifest that, our ability to be in charge of what we're receiving. And lunar eclipses are very mystical, magical, powerful. But I follow the moon, so I think everything's fantastic. However, time is when we see endings and even death. There are many kinds of death. Death of a job, an ending, death of relationship, so many deaths, quite honestly. But full moons are really our invitation to be more yin on the inner world, allowing ourselves to let go and be in that divine connection with those universal streams. Lunar eclipses really stop the invitation. They are not an invitation. They actually tell us, they truly force us to allow, let go, wave your hand, flick things away, say goodbye, to really face something, updating our intentions, possibly something that we have maybe had a blind eye to. But being that Taurus is connected to the Earth star, being grounded, practical, really slow to move, unearth, being in the world, grounding in this reality, a sigil embodying safety, security, the nature of our day-to-day world within reality, our personal reality. Resources are like building upon steady, stable grounds, just really creating that foundation. So you may, during this lunar eclipse, feel as if you're being curious, a curious mind, questioning resources, money, fears around not having enough, lack of not having enough either. That's what you'll possibly be flicking away, recreating a new mind field medicine. I'd be doing a ritual. But as the cosmos opens the door, you really may feel inside of you a divine sense of urgency. So always remember to take the breath, take the pause, left hand on your heart, move like a Taurus, take in the bounty, the magic of the galaxy, the stars, the cosmos, and look into the energy, literally, of the cosmos, the stars, asking the divine. Ask the divine, the streams, the signs for guidance, even an otherworldly being, I would say, a candomblé, a wedeme, a genie, spirits of the other world, spirits of the water and the elements and the metals and the mineral. The sun truly is shining upon the things that are deep under the surface. They are hidden. This is where death, taxes come in, but also resources. I think Scorpios are very resourceful, but the shaman's portal really activates and opens up between the ages of 21 to 28. And it's during this time the other energetic centers recalibrate. So what does this look like? At the age of 21, the shaman's portal, along with the root center, are collaborating. They're merging. So 22, the shaman's portal and the sacral. 23, the shaman's portal and the solar plexus. So really pondering upon what may have been happening for you, or I would say to you even, during those ages. The return of age 23 in this case. The moon is in the 5th degree. And the Earth star is online between the ages of 35 through 41. So the solar plexus between 2.5 and 4.5, that's when kids start talking then, right? So you may want to ask yourself, what information, what data were you taking in, observing during those seasons of your life? So the elementals for this lunar eclipse, I brought in the hour of yin metal along with the goat. The day is yin earth, a goat as well. The month is the water, yang water, dog. And of course, we're still in the yin water rabbit year. If you tune into my weekly snippet, the only yang energy we truly have is in the month in the heavenly realm, the yang water. So this entire day is mostly yin energy. This is mostly happening, all of this is happening inside of us, the emotional realm, the moon, the depth, the intensity of Scorpio, possibly looking at things that were hidden. By looking into the pillars of destiny, it's time to really mark your calendars for 3 years and around 3 months into the future. Be like a Merlin. It's called the Merlin effect. So So when this day moves into its first luck pillar of a yin water pig, energetically, this is all energy, by the way, this is our emotional field, the astral plane, psychic abilities, and tuning into the frequency of water, and just knowing that water has a variety of forms. It could be snow, rain, lakes, ocean, a pond, and it's all upon us. So the many beings that live in the water and the many forms that takes water takes, is the galaxy and so much more. But being a very earthy day, other than the moon branch, be patient, be thoughtful, to the depths of yourself resides. It's a lot of it is about being patient and having a better understanding of those around you, and even more importantly, of yourself. Who am I being today? And the earth is the lymphatic system. It's the stomach. It's the spleen. It's the pancreas, the sweetness of life. It's like what we're processing, what we're digesting. I'm actually going to do a second video around ritual ceremony to really harvest this hunter's moon. So we do have yin fire, the goat, but being yin earth and storing in wood, yin wood, more of the rabbit, the yin and the yang water for a yin earth represents wealth, money, assets. Yang water on the month is an asset that we receive all this earth. So this is like the blessings, giving guidance to these assets. The yin water on the year would be the debt to be paid, money or assets kind of circulating, recalibrating. The earth is becoming wet, even though it has been very dry. The earth is very dry in the summer and very super dry in the dog, which is the energy there. But the rabbit, curiously enough, is possibly a corrupt leader. So just saying, something hidden is going to be released in the hour with the yin metal, which is also the western direction. This is the universe kind of showing up and chopping away at what is hidden, something that wants to be seen. And the hour of the rooster, that's when this is happening, and the metal on the hour as well. So that's what's happening kind of for each and every one of us. But I'm going to go through the signs, which is galactically fantastic. So for Taurus, this is kind of your linearity. And for myself, I'm super curious. I'm very intrigued because this is happening directly on my North Node in Taurus at the 5th degree. So I do ponder the moon's gaze a lot in the season of Taurus and what was on the node for like a very long time, having a moment and reflecting upon that. But for Taurus, it's a major twist, a turn, a point of kind of honing in for you, as this is really activating a twist in the plot, in the narrative. There's some huge endings, but just remember the blessing on the other side of an ending and a new beginning, and having those sudden self-reflections or realizations, having a crystal clear moment of truth, if you will, kind of being authentic to your soul and the words you use. And truly being that you are the guest of honor, this illumination, the stars are truly gazing upon you, shining upon you. Possibly some mind-blowing emoji time, releasing and changing. It's kind of a inner personal makeover on possibly the thoughts that are percolating about yourself. So it really is time to toss out what does not align, especially in your belief sector, that have not been serving you. What beliefs aren't serving you or haven't been serving you anymore? Gemini, it's truly time to dive on deep into those earth feelings, those deep emotional threadings and fabric. They're being unearthed because they've been buried so deep in the feelings. They are rising to the cream of the top and releasing some juice. It's a moment of the buried treasure, if you will, being released. It could be your own treasure, even somebody else's, possibly an inheritance. I don't know. Time to play soul detective. I would go into your shaman's portal and activate that, the Akashic records or even the shadow records, something that you haven't looked into possibly. Cancer, it truly is a season of gaining, elevating, maybe opening a door to a new tribe, but also losing parts of an old tribe, like the vibration. It's the circle of life, truly, authentically. And for you, it's the circle of friendships. Often you win some, sometimes you'll lose some, but they're not in your frequency vibration. So the door is opening and blessing you with a new tribe. Leo, you've possibly been feeling that life is a roller coaster. The career ladder, I would even say the pleasure ladder, it's a possibility of like something's getting elevated and sparking divine light, getting a boost in your career, a promotion. It's possibly your heart and Venus like opening up and maybe decide upon a new plot twist for you, a shift in your leadership ladder. Again, I hope it's a pleasure ladder, honestly. But truly just remember, your heart always holds the score. And tune into that lioness or lion heart that you've always had. Feel what you feel and actually love and embrace that sensation. Divine streams of love, universal streams. Virgo, oh my, oh my. Are you feeling the bug to become a nomadic explorer, to get out into the world and really being that kind of indigenous traveler? Possibly there's getting a universal serious push, like the universe herself is pushing you forward towards gathering more infinite knowledge, possibly learning, understanding, and really reading more. It's like the twists of fate are truly on the horizon. Destiny is expanding, and what you believe is authentically transforming. So it's really time to gather the seeds, the harvest for your ever wavering inner personal truth. Be mindful of that truth. Libra. Ooh, where are my Libras? This is possibly a sign to really dive in deeper and deeper into those we parts, the we, not the I parts, of those relating abilities, the skill of shared finances, the balance of them to the dynamics of the boudoir, what's going on in the bedroom. Stuff's about to get authentic. It's going to get real. Scorpio, this is your season and your heart's under the universal microscope and the microscope of our relating, our ability to partner up. So truly expect the unexpected. I would say be a reflector, the element of surprise, possibly the ultimate surprise. The gift is truly being offered to you in this case. It's the gift of redefining, drawing the lines, possibly between this and that, or I don't know what you're going through, but the words between terms and conditions, validations, using your words that have been skimming the surface, the vibration, are really coming forward, and it's time to value yourself, value your intellect, your words, and taking that out into your day-to-day reality. What's the vibration of the song you're seeing? It's the inner song quotation. Sagittarius, are you feeling the grind, hitting the road, getting a reboot? The signal has been sparked. You've lit the fire. The chariots are on fire. So it really is time to really recalibrate, revamp your day-to-day reality, lifestyle, routines, health. It's time to ignite your own inner personal joy, the personal streams, the heart streams, your own. What does that even mean? If your heart's not sparking with desire, the joy molecules, then it's time to throw it out. Time to release it. Let it go. Open the door so you have new energy coming in. Capricorn, are you ready for the inner buzz? You're getting the light, the buzz. I'm seeing like bumblebees, bzz, creativity, love. Really the blessings of true romance, true joy, true love. What does that authenticity feel like for you? And if your soul's ready for the picking and the choosing, go ahead and swipe right. The timing is in all the things. So it really is time to pick up your own energetic, artistic tool and paint away. And even, what does your love life look like? It's time to really paint. What does your heart desire? This is all percolating inside of you. Aquarius, being that this is part of your crossroads, home is our emotional foundation of what your heart is actually illuminating and focusing on. And the moon's shining upon your home life. So this could be you navigating or moving across the country, chatting with your family more, possibly the estranged ones, even your soul family. Just know change is actually vibrationally on the way. So kind of ask yourself what it is your intention is to let go of, and what door do you want to open up in your home life world. Pisces, your words of spirit, being mindful of spirit, are very intuitively strong, gifted with the voice, I would say even of the universe during this particular lunation. So it's like the society. Speaking out words out into society is the name of the game. It's conversation, community. So you found your voice like a spiritual megaphone or a spiritual, I would say, galactic voice. You might be channeling, actually. So it's time to use that wisely, however. Aries. After the megaphone of Pisces, besides your wallet, the moon, the goddess herself, is in the second house. And this is all about our inner self-worth, things like that. And our values are kind of on the radar. So you might have one of those inner ahas, those epiphanies that really creates a vibrational sense of how you're kind of stacking up your coinage, which is part of our ritual. So be sure to tune into that, kind of rethinking what that is and really what elevates and truly gives you the feeling of the warm fuzzy. Feeling warm, being connected, knowing you're safe, knowing you're secure, and authentically being valued. So just be knowing that coincidences kind of coincide with transformation and having value for your thoughts that are percolating. So with that, be sure to absolutely tune into the ritual for the signs during this lunation. I'll be recording that soon. But it really is time to take a breath and a pause, and really holding that pause and just focus on your breath. As always, I like to do a count of 3, bringing it in, holding sacred space, and then just letting it exhale, centering yourself in the highest of hearts, your high heart or your physical heart, your solar plexus, and feeling the earth star along with the shaman's portal. Maybe you want to stretch one hand up above your head, feeling into the shaman's portal, and one hand stretching down to the earth. And then go ahead and actually switch hands. So maybe go from left to right and right to left, and just kind of really pay attention. Be in tune with the flow of your breath, your in-breath, your out-breath, and streams of silver coming from the heavenly universe. And with that, adding in streams of brown flowing up from the earth star. Could be a deep brown, a harvest brown, chocolate, a red brown. You decide. And as you're inhaling and exhaling from there, the streams of the solar plexus, the energetic field of the solar plexus, the causal field, it's time to do a field of energetic scrubbing, cleaning out and clearing our thoughts to bring in the freshness, believing in oneself and thinking new ways of energetically being. It's actually merging your energy body with your physical body, which is really the container we need to create every day. And knowing that in astrology, the energy of Taurus is truly all about one manifests, produces. It's the material products. It's our sensual pleasures, living in comfort. It's kind of a bullish energy. It's about fine foods and dining, financial security, what our heart values, being a bull, being sturdy, being strong, possibly stubborn. It's all about the slow graze, if you will, and enjoying more than the good life and the great food, and just kind of feeling into what it may feel like for you, being in a steady flow as you go. It's a very earthy energy. We're moving from the rabbit into the dragon into this following year. So possibly some innovative, possibly magical, mystical, like a dragon. The love of the finer, of the refined things. And just as I'm talking, kind of feel into what that feels like. It's like appreciating quality over quantity, and there's a change in the forces of adversity, the strive to hang on to those routines and relationships. And the metaphysical properties or ingredients of being a Taurus, the Earth star, is being grounded, being practical, and kind of symbolic of being the stabilizer, the Hierophant, tradition, values, and even the emerald. It's all about material possessions and self-worth, and even just feeling valued inside of us, along with the Greek god Aphrodite. So if you have been patiently waiting for what you value to make its move in the game of life, the time is now. We have a green light to really elevate and take it up a notch and expand our starlight and what our heart values out into the material physical world. Those suppressed feelings may take an ever so dramatic entrance, and you may even have some game-changing self-realizations or reflections, and suddenly experiencing and understanding your personal worth. You may even feel or not feel about your living style, a partner, being in service to. So this isn't your average actual run-of-the-mill full moon, right? It's a magical, transformative powerhouse. Just knowing that the lasting effects of an eclipse under the illumination of Taurus, all things may shift, change, transform. Plus, being in the season of the witches, the three, authenticity, being authentic to our soul, transformation. If not, we create chaos and also drama, unnecessary. Around the energy of Taurus, it's stability, money, values, and for more than and into the future that really has yet to come. And often a little bit resistant to change. You can possibly be a more stubborn to the nth degree. Money, so kind of being cautious, not throwing caution out to the wind, but still having that. So just pay attention to possibly overindulging, maybe an extra glass of wine, a slice of the pie, something maybe tempting. Maybe you should kind of go inward, take refuge in saying no. Maybe next time, putting it off on the shelf. And how does one navigate the brew? It's about spiritual self-care and merging our energy body with our physical body. Outdated values being released. It's time to put a butterfly on it or a stamp on it and let it go to the winds. So just go ahead and write down all the things that you have really outgrown and then burn it. Use fire. Say goodbye to the old reused vibrations. And take a breath and a pause again and really flow into and meditate and feel the frequency of abundance just by closing your eyes, envisioning coins really raining down upon you. Or possibly see yourself, third person, outside of body, a lush, full garden full of abundance, whatever that may look like for you and through you. It's also a fantastic idea to do a earth ceremony, so be sure to listen to the ritual for this eclipsed moon in Taurus, walking barefoot upon the earth and the ground and the grass and all the things. And really feeling into the earth star, the energy of Taurus, the earthiness that connects us to the body. It's time for a major lunar reflection. So take a moment to indulge in one fine bath or a hot bath or water and appreciate all the luxuries of life in the arena of cash and all the material stuff, and just envision that. What does that feel like? And take a pause and take a breath and kind of navigate away from social media during this moment. Often it's emotionally intense, so just shutting down that extra noise in our mind. If you're thinking about a big purchase and taking a breath and a pause, a moment of suspense. So really wait a while and really gravitate and embody yourself, allowing the energies to settle a little bit. So this Taurus full moon, this meditation here is really about embracing the depths and the earth's wisdom. So as you're focused on your breath, your in-breath and your out-breath, and you've stretched your arms one above your head, left to right, and then stretching back down, right to left, and just moving your arms through this flow, or sitting there in silence with the mudra, hand sign. And as we gather under this luminous embrace of this Taurus full moon, we are invited to embark on a mystical, magical journey. We've got the energies of Pluto and the Earth. They're converging and guiding us towards profound transformation and really some authentic grounding wisdom. The essence of the 5 degrees of Mercury really adds the element of communication, adaptability to the celestial dance. So as you allow yourself to begin to flow and allow us to begin to find a comfortable space to sit or lie, possibly you already have, and just closing your eyes and taking in a deep breath. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine in your mind's eye coming down and activating the shaman's portal, the 8th energetic center. I want you in your mind's eye, or just feel the sensation, the vibration, and visualize a swirling vortex of energy. It's at the probably 2 inches above your crown center. This is your shaman's portal. It connects you to the depths of the unseen world. And as you breathe in, I want you to feel this portal opening, expanding, and inviting in the energies of Pluto. And as you inhale, you're going to be filled with this transformative power of Pluto. Hold for a count of 3 and exhale. And on your exhale, you're going to release old patterns, making way for profound change, prophetic insights. On your next inhale, we want to draw in the wisdom of Earth, grounding with the Earth star, the 10th energetic center. And I want you to shift your focus to the base of your spine and then gravitate down below, about 1.5 feet below your feet, where the Earth star center resides. This is our connection to the wisdom, the stability, nature, empathy of the Earth herself. So imagine roots extending from this energetic center deep down into the earth, really anchoring in safety and security. And as you exhale, I want you to release any restlessness or imbalance. And as we merge with the energy of Taurus, this earthy Taurus energy, imagine Taurus, earthy energy surrounding you. Feel the grounding strength, the stability, the beings of nature and all the worlds of nature that it's offering you. And allow yourself, picture yourself walking barefoot on rich, fertile soil and under the Taurus full moon. Let its light wash over you, illuminating the path forward. Inhale the essence of Taurus, and as you exhale, release any doubts or fears that are really holding you back from the star that you are. Now I want you to inhale the gift of clear communication down into the solar plexus, and I'd maybe percolate a little bit with that throat center. So communication with Mercury, the influence of Mercury. Allow yourself now to embrace the energy of Mercury at this degree in the season of Taurus, knowing that words become manifested. So be careful with your intention. Make sure they're pure of heart to manifest. And it really is encouraging us to be adaptable and to utilize our voice, our communication, possible traveling, and reflect on your desires, your heart's desires of what it is you want to create. The shaman's portal is always about creation and our goals and intentions. And as you reflect back to the new moon in Aries and reflecting on the ring of fire, what a magical energy that is, and maybe craft through your intentions and which ones are choreographing a new stage of life and which ones do you need to rewrite or allow to let go. And really visualize Mercury's wings as it's carrying your thoughts and your dreams out into the cosmos, out into the energetic fields. And as we've inhaled this gift of clear communication, we're now going to release any limiting beliefs or barriers that are in the way. And take a moment, take a breath and a pause. And I want you to actually repeat this affirmation to yourself, either inside voice or speak it outside or just listen to me. I embrace the transformative power of Pluto, left hand on your heart, grounding wisdom from the earth and the clear communication of Mercury. I am aligned with my purpose, stable and adaptable. Again, I embrace the transformative power of Pluto, grounding wisdom from the earth and the clear communication of Mercury. I am aligned with my purpose, stable and adaptable. Take a breath and a pause and just slowly return to the awareness of your surroundings. Slowly open your eyes and carry this newfound wisdom with you as you navigate the journey ahead. You are a cosmic, energetic being, grounded in earthly wisdom, empowered by the mysteries and the magic of the Taurus full moon eclipse. And as you go forward, remember to stay open to change, rooted in wisdom, and communicative with the universe. Ashe. Blessings to you, my energetic beings, and stay tuned for part 2, which is all about ritual for this fantastic Taurus full moon lunar eclipse. And I'll see you on the other side. Ashe. Blessings as always.